This is the new Twin Tone 3. We made it slightly bigger and we gave it a more boutique style vintage look. Besides that, we kind of changed the whole tonal palette of the amplifier. The clean hasn't changed that much because that was already really good. But we made a lot of changes in the overdrive and lead channel. We gave it a different gain structure with more complex tones, more mid-voiced, richer in sound. So it really sounds a lot better than the previous version, which already was really good. But we tried to improve it, and we did. It succeeded. We moved the presence to the master section, so now you have on the clean and the overdrive channel you can add a little bit of sparkling highs. And we gave it 2 master volumes, one for the rhythm and one for the solo volume. It's a 50 watt all tube amplifier, EL34 tubes.
And how many dips?
Sorry?
How many dips?
How many?
How many tubes?
Tube 2 EL34, and naturally 4 preamp tubes, 12 AX7. And on the back,
yeah, there it is.
we have an effect loops which can be used serial or parallel. So for both situations you can work it out. And speaker outputs, two 4 ohm, 2 8 ohm and 1 16 ohm. There's naturally a foot switch and a reverb tank, a large reverb tank. Yeah, it's a very flexible amp. And don't forget the recording out, so you can use it at home. And
how would you briefly describe its tone quality?
It's a very versatile amp. You can play basically any music style, from jazz to really metal, kind of. It has a very warm sound, very dynamic, so very expressive, reacts really well to the volume control of your guitar. I would say it's more modern voiced, but it can do virtually anything you want as a guitar player.
And what is that new beautiful thing?
The amplifier is our new prototype of the power tone. We've had a power tone for many years, and we decided to try to improve it. And this is the result. It's still a prototype, so it will look a little bit different in the real life, because now everything is from wood. It's available as a 50 or 100 watt all tube amplifier. It has 2 EL34s for the 50 watt and 4 EL34s for the 100 watt version. It's a 2-channel setup with a boost on the lead channel. And we also, and that's something new for us, we have a gain on the clean channel. So you can already have a slightly saturated clean sound, which sounds really great. It makes it very versatile, because you have like a regular clean, which you can already like give an edge, but then you can add the OTS to that. So you have, it's a 2-channel amp, but you have like clean with OTS, crunch with OTS, and then you can add the boost of the lead channel and also add the OTS function. But it's not as complicated. Anyone can plug in and understand the amplifier immediately. It has a depth control also, which is a very cool feature. On our previous power tone we had a speaker damping, which means that the speakers are, if the speaker damping is high, they're very controlled, so you have a very tight sound. If the speaker damping is low, the speakers have more room to move, and therefore you get a more fuller, warmer sound. And here we took off the switch, but gave it a pot meter, so you can basically adjust it to your taste.
Right.
And also the presence on all channels. And we have a solo volume and a rhythm volume. So again, you can set the volume for your rhythm playing and the solo. And it also has 2 serial or parallel effect loops on the back, and naturally the speaker outputs.
And what about pedals?
That's another new product that we're launching now. It's the Pedal Tone 2.
Let's show it.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's fairly heavy. It's a preamp, but full tubes. It has 4 tubes in it. It has a clean channel and an overdrive channel. Again, there's a boost function for the overdrive channel, which adds extra gain. It also has the OTS, the output tube saturation function, which can be used on all channels again, and two master volumes, solo and rhythm volume. So it's fairly similar to the amp. It's very versatile, and for guitarists who are traveling a lot, especially by plane, they can just bring the pedal tone, plug it in an amplifier like on the Effect Return, and they have their own sound with them. And the unit has a lot of connections on the back, like an effect loop, a headphone out, recording output. This is the loop, by the way. An output to the clean input of your amplifier, the guitar input, and the recording out. You can also go to a power amp directly, or to a recording system.
Right.
And this switch can set the enhance function of this button on or off. And the enhance is used on the clean channel, where you can get a more sparkling sound a little bit. So it's a very versatile pedal. Yeah.
Okay.